Oh, where am I? Whoa, where am I? Shit. I'm on a boat. How did I get here? Not again. Oh no. Another episode of Catching Alaska. But here we go. We're going to be catching some fish today. It looks a little foggy out. I can't even see my own thoughts out here. Good morning, everyone. From the life from the boat. You're watching Catching Alaska. Thank you for watching. Mr. Rune's ready to go fishing. Headed out to Frederick Sound. Wow. We almost went in the drink again, guys. Hello, good morning. Ready to come with an entrance. It is a foggy day out. What is going on, everyone? On the boat again. I just can't wait to get off the boat again. I want to see all my friends. Yeah, that's how that song goes. Turn it into a country foreign song. Yeah, it's a foggy morning, so you know it's fall. We are in the Narrows right now. You wouldn't even know that we're there's trees right over there. We don't even know where we're at right now. It's a foggy morning in Southeast Alaska. Thanks for joining Catching Alaska. You guys are amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Karen and Nancy Drew. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. We're gonna have a mod meeting here in about a week or so. I'm gonna try to plan tentatively for a week. So, mod squad, we need to talk. It would be helpful and make this a little easier on all of us. So which one's the starboard? Is this the starboard side or is that the starboard side? No, that's the port side. Port has 4 letters, so does left. Board, B-O-A-D, has 5, and so does right. Starboard's the right, port's the left. This one, Emily, got your right. Yeah, no, I would not want to catch a megalodon. I like to pet one. You're fishy, fishy. So the sun's rising. We are still in Rainbow Narrows right now. It's a foggy morning, but as soon as we get out of these Rainbow Narrows, we always pass these 2 cans with seals on them. As soon as we get past that, it's like there's a pressure system always right there, and it opens up. You can see the blue sky right above us. It's kind of one of the phenomena of being on the water is the time of day with the pressure systems. It's just kind of an eerie, beautiful vibe, isn't it? Where are we? Chris is pretty lost. That's why AIS is amazing. Thank you to SatelliteWest.com for becoming our first official sponsor and sending Chris an AIS in the mail. We are going to be hooking this up in a couple days and making a video about this and saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Because yeah, the dog swims like he swims like an otter, and I'm glad he doesn't jump in the water. He swims very well. Do I swim? No. I can, but not very far. It's kind of cool today. Nice foggy day. How's everyone doing today? Let me know where you're watching from in the chats. You guys have been making this channel get huge. Oh my gosh. Tons of people have come in, joined. We have new members since yesterday. This is Alaska. Oh, cool. Colville, Washington. Thank you for making this show worth watching, guys. It's an amazing thing. People come here and they make the best chat I've ever seen. Even trolls are nice, and I appreciate that. You guys are the best. Manifest the best. Let's do the best. Does AIS see all boats or just one boat with AIS? So AIS, what it does is all boats are connected to it, and it's like a neural link. Every little boat's like a little neuron in it, and it sends a blip of information and also receives information from other boats, and it communicates, telling other boats where their boats are at and which direction they're heading, because it'll show you the direction of the boat and which way they're moving at what speed. So like in a sense, you could predict the time of collision so you could avoid it. Oh, awesome. Well, you're back here, Todd. Back today in Alaska. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Join the channel. Become a channel member. We're here. We're fishing. Our other content creators back in town today. It's going to be pretty awesome business. We're going to have some cool hikes coming up. Keep dreaming there, Captain Vergus. Keep dreaming. You'll end up seeing a manatee. A nerd and ninja. Nerd and ninja. That's more like it. The saltwater samurai. Megan Anderson, how you doing? Good to see you back. This is the Nancy. All the information's in the description of this channel anyways. Or Gillnettin for salmon in Southeast Alaska. Yeah. Like the plane Corsairs, or that's all I know. Corsairs like the tail dragger plane. That's all I know. Is that what you mean? The tail dragger warplanes? Super badass to fly. I don't like that type of language, my friend. What I do in the off season, I do this in the off season. I work. I live my life. I just stay alive and have a good time with it. There's just 2 people, 3 people if you include Mr. Rune Dog. I always include him. We're half a person. This is good for Chris and me. If you guys like fishing, check out our other lives. If you want to see live fishing action, we're headed to the fishing grounds. It's gonna take a minute. It's so darn foggy. Oh, I know humor. I can feel it. I'm not responding with it. It's like troll bait. Am I gonna bite? Maybe. Might taste good. Does it taste good? I don't know. Yeah, he's a great pal. I'm leaving Chris alone on the fog. He gets all stressed out in it. I think after 50 years of being in a boat, driving the fog, you would get a little less cranky. This guy's just stressed, and we all deal with it differently. Yeah, salam. If anyone has any questions, throw them in the chat. Any comments, ideas, suggestions. This is the time to make them. I'll take them. I'll read them. I try to read everything I see. Yeah, it's peaceful. I was like, well, will it be worth it to do in the fog? But honestly, it's kind of surreal. Has that Stephen King mist vibe. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to see one of those giant spider monsters like walking around in the water or something. Yeah, I mean, it's typical. It's, I can't see. Where am I? I don't know. It all looks the same. Wayne, just hit subscribe and follow the channel. Future job opportunities will be posted for this area on our channel. There's also jobs for Alaska commercial fishing jobs on the website. On Facebook, look up Alaska commercial fishing jobs. You can find work there. Yeah, there's no way you could beat the current. The current runs about 10 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour. And yeah, there's icebergs everywhere. We have radar and stuff so we can see stuff. So we'll actually be making some videos for how to get a job on a boat. If you really want a job on a boat, I mean, if I knew you, I could give you the recommendation of it or not. If I knew who you were, if like you were type, I had to look, I had to see the intensity in your eye. That's about all I could say. The intensity in your eyes. Like, are you capable of handling stuff? And are you capable of taking a deep breath and dissociating and getting work done? Are you capable of focusing and not letting things distract you? You know, do you want to be here? Are you just doing it for money so you can make money, or are you there because it's a passion, because it's a way of life, not a way to make money? The tips would be, if you're trying to get a job on a boat, walk up to a person, shake their hand, hand-to-hand contact, you know, connection, make connection, look at somebody in their eyes, respect them, ask them for a job. Hey, my name is so-and-so, I'd like to work on your boat. How can I work on your boat? Really simple. It works the best. Simple. It's like AC/DC, simple, and it worked the best. You don't have to walk in with a bunch of like 3 different pairs of boots on, 2 bibs on, showing all your like pictures of all the fish you caught. That's unnecessary. Most of the time, you want to know the least amount of stuff possible if you're walking into an industry you've never done it before. Come in with an open mind and let it be fully saturated by the person that's teaching you how to work on their boat. That's the best way to work on a boat, because everyone works different ways. You don't want to bring someone else's crew habits onto someone else's boat. Having plenty of socks, getting liners for your boots, getting these boots. I'll be posting. I try to post some of the products that we wear as fishermen when we're out here. So if people are really that interested in going, like, I'm going to go fishing, you can see all this stuff that we use, like extra tough boots and biting me. What's there? What's there? Ow! Hey, go over there. Come on. What are you doing? Stop bullying me. Oh no, stop it. Ow. Ah. Oh god, I'm getting bullied. The deck boss is mean. Ah. Ow. Come on. You little turd. Ow. God. You guys see this, what he's doing to me. He's hurting me. I'm kidding. He's a little angel. Ah. I'm getting bullied by a dog. Help. I'm getting bullied. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for watching Catching Alaska. Yes, the pirate dog. It's Rune. His name's Rune dog. Rune. No way. Thanks, John Mark. That means a lot. Thanks for saying that. You know, that's I spend a lot of time on YouTube as a fisherman, sitting there with Starlink. Like, wow, might be pretty fun to go fishing with people I go fishing with. I think people like to see it. You know, we have nostalgia in ourselves. It's definitely hits home somewhere being on the water. The dog's name is Rune. R-U-N-E, like a stone or a script or a song. You know, there's runes. We are catching salmon today, Alaskan salmon, or salmon fishing. Well, we have an awesome sponsor, SatelliteWest.com, and we work with another awesome guy, Chris's brother, proudly brought to you by Elon Musk Starlink. Look at that. He's 6.5 years old, he'll be 7 soon. A little Halloween baby, aren't you? What is it? Oh, I love you guys on YouTube. You guys are the best. Thanks for making this channel awesome. Thanks for being here, bringing the best, doing the best. We love the positivity. Exactly. There's things about it that's the human conscience works together, and there's some things that makes it. It's a tool, man, like a fork. And if you use it right, it does good things. If you do it wrong, who knows? So I'm doing my best to use it right. If that makes sense. Is this a proper way to use Starlink? I think so. He definitely likes the boat. He gets to sit around all day and hang out and stare at us and eat food. I think he loves the boat. We're just starting off for the day. People ask that a lot. What's the weirdest thing we caught in the nets? We don't really catch weird things. There's really not a lot of bycatch in the nets. Like, I'll catch weird sticks. I'll catch like sea kelp. Like we caught a kelp monster yesterday. We don't really catch a lot of other things than salmon. It's the reason I like doing. There's the reason I'm not on a seiner. Yeah, if you want to go see crabbing, went crabbing out with Stuart, one of the young and upcoming people in this town that saved his money hard enough to actually buy a fishing operation, somehow be able to keep making it work. He went out crabbing with him this year. He actually he lost money because the crab was so bad, but there's some good live streaming of crabbing on my channel and some videos of that. You know, Catching Alaska isn't just one boat, one person. It's me and another creator getting on as many boats as we can, do as much as we can to show you what Alaska fishing's about. And the best way, this is salt water. This is all Pacific Ocean salt water. We're on inside water. You can't see the islands. For those that have been here before, they know what's around here. They can't see it today. Yep. I'm not driving the boat. He's driving the boat. I'm not driving. He's driving. Wait, why aren't you driving the boat? Rune, who's driving the boat? If I'm out here and you're out here, who's driving? You're supposed to be driving, dude. Taking a break? We get to take breaks, man. Thank you, John Mark. He's like, it's chill, man. Don't worry. It's chill. Stop worrying. Don't you worry about it. No, we have a head in the boat. That's all these boats have heads in there. This is a nice sized boat. I just prefer not to show the world our bathroom. Oh, the mountains. Yeah, they looked at me weird this morning. I said, you know what, mountain, you need to chill. You need to sit there and chill and think about stuff, and you need to go to bed for a minute. So we put it under a blanket of fog. The timer, we got it on a timer. We'll go back inside and push a button, and then it'll magically lift up, and then it'll be the day of fishing for you guys. Oh, that's awesome. Alaska Critter Cam. Appreciate it. I'll come by and I'll screenshot this so I don't miss it. But I like Alaska channel. It's the whole point of this. I may have found another creator. One of my old friends, he moved up here a long time ago from the East Coast. He's in Anchorage now. And I don't have anyone in Anchorage. You know, we were on the Dutch Harbor and out here in Southeast. But I'd like to get a little bit more nature from the center of the state. And I think I found another creator out there who's been wanting to make content, but hasn't posted or shared it. So you might join the channel here for a little bit and see if he likes it or not, making content with us. It'll be pretty exciting to see what happens with this. Yeah, we fish with rods and stuff, like we do trolling and all this, but this is gillnetting season. We're not going to waste that time and money playing around, but we do use the sport rods and stuff. We do go sport fishing, but you can't sport fish when you're commercial fishing. That's it's a no-no. There's lots of no-nos when you go fishing. If you're actually curious about becoming an Alaska fisherman and all this stuff, there's regulations. There's everything you have to do right. There's a certain way to sell your fish, a certain way to hold your head when you look at yourself in the mirror. There's a certain amount of steps you can take before you end up getting, but you know, that's what it feels like. You can only wear a red color coat on the 3rd day of March, as long as that day in March lands on a Sunday. And you can only wear that red jacket for 3 hours, and only if that 3 hours falls on the correlation of the rising of the full moon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did I just read? I don't understand that. There's no average fishing per day. Right now we're fishing the fish that are coming through, so we're catching runs of fish. The runs of fish are coming through. There's opener days, so it's like half the week's open, half the week's closed, so it's like 50-50. We're not catching all the fish by any means. But the pounds of fish that come through is all based on how the net hangs, how it catches fish. You'll hear this on the channel a few times. You'll hear this when you talk to other fishermen. If you walked up to a fishing, your captain on a boat or skipper on a boat, you say, hey skipper, how many pounds of fish you think we're gonna catch today? He'll look at you in a way that makes you want to cross your own eyes and walk away. It's like one of those things where you're like, I did ask a silly question. But it's a good question, but like when you start to fish more, you start to realize that is a silly question. Like, oh, we don't know what we're gonna have. Like, what's the age-old question of what's in the pot? The average depth, the net is only 20 feet deep. It's got a lead line. Hangs down, it opens it up. The net's 1,800 feet long, 300 fathoms. A fathom is 6 feet. But you know, like a set generally has at least 3 fish in it, and a good set is 100 or more fish, you know, unless we're catching like 50 coho and 50 sockeye. That's an incredible set. That means that Chris made like $1,000 for that set of fishing. So in like 2.5-3 hours, the whole boat made a gross income of $100,000. You know, so when you take up our expenses, you know, every hour runs this boat, it costs like $8.50. You know, about 2 gallons an hour. There's lots of other expenses, but when you think about what it costs from the boat, if you're not catching fish, it's pointless. That net costs $10,000, and he has another net, you know, he has built for this time of the season. We're about to swap this net off. But yeah, the fog's burning off, so we're getting away from these islands down here. There's 2 islands, Mitkoff and Kupernoff, and they sit close to each other, and they go in an orientation north to south. And it goes down and around and through a channel by port protection back into Chatham. The same way it goes out over here. This is an island. And the weather just goes ripping through, and it just crazy pressure systems, but for some reason, you get out here, this slowly burns off. It is definitely a little, it's different, man. It's really bright too. I can't even look that direction. I feel like I got Weller's flash if I do that. This is Southeast Alaska real history. This is a real piece of history you're watching right now. Streaming off a boat with Starlink. Whoa. We're in space, man. Don't worry, man. Guys, I'm lost. Where are we? No, we're good. So like if we ripped a huge hole in the net, like a hole the size of this, we'll be like, yeah, we gotta fix that. We'll cruise it together. We get back to the day, we call a guy who builds nets. This guy's a genius at nets. Like he builds all the nets. For like 50 bucks an hour, he comes out there, or a case of beer, like 20 bucks an hour, he'll come out there, pull the net off, repair it, put it back together, and stick it back on. But when we get like a little hole from a mesh ripping a mesh, we don't go back and fix one single mesh or two meshes or like little holes like that. It's not worth your time. You have so much fish in area that those little holes add up. So you'll see me picking fish. I'm not going throwing the fish around, going all crazy and being and you know, just going full throttle for no reason. We're trying to keep the net fishing. So you'll see me picking the fish out, sliding every piece of web around, using my thumbs to get it over their fins. And some fish take about a minute to get out because if you're not just smashing the web and popping it, because that web's expensive, and the more you put holes in it, the less fish you're going to catch. Stay subscribing, keep following this channel. You know, we don't have any work opportunities right now, and you know, we're not in a position where we have, you know, I'm a deckhand on a boat. I get less than $200 a day. If you have $1,000 a day, I'll make 200 bucks. You know, like, and that's been happening very often. So I don't get paid well. I've been fishing for a while, and I've realized there's no way I'll be able to get another boat unless I do something different. So I realized I know a lot about fishing. I know a lot about Alaska nature, rocks, doing stuff. Got lots of ambition. So, hey man, you're welcome to catch in Alaska. Yeah, we do king crabbing, John Martin Jr. Check out our channel and dive through it. We do all the fisheries we can. So, picking hooks, yeah, but the boat that Maui's trying to buy right now actually has a working arm, so picking hooks are irrelevant. Boats can cost $1 to millions of dollars. This one cost like 30-some grand a few years ago, and Chris put about $100,000 of work into it. He rebuilt the whole deck, redid all the fish holds, put a new motor in it, put a new drum on it, put a new level line in the back, put a new line throw on it, put all this technology up here on there, redid his roof. I mean, this stuff's expensive. A gallon of marine paint's like 250 bucks. Bottom paint costs over $2 grand to paint the bottom of your boat. All those things you have to replace every other year, hauling the boat out. The vessel was built in 1971. I think it's an Ohina, built in Washington. Hey, thank you, Real History. Yeah, he's an awesome dog. What a blessing. I was like, I need a dog really bad. The first dog I looked at, I just looked through Craigslist ads. Roll up to this place, they pull him out of this little tiny like dirt box in the corner where he's all muddy and by himself in this dark little hole, and he's like 6.5 weeks old. They hand him to me, and then he just like whines and then just like curls up in me and falls asleep in my little coat pocket. And I'm like, alright, alright, got a dog now. And then ever since then he's been like teaching me how to be more friendly and positive, because dogs do that to you. Yeah, John Mark. Yeah, Washington's cool. I've been around most of the United States driving, you know, freedom cost of prices per gallon. Oh, Scotland. We actually have a few people from Scotland in here, you know. That's what's really cool. People from all around the world are in these chats. So I'm like, be respectful. You never know who you're talking to. You're talking to people around the world, and we don't even know who's watching. So you could be talking to anyone. So this is what's awesome about YouTube. You have the opportunity to make one of the, you know, thank you for the good luck. You have the opportunity to make this whatever it is. It's like improv TV. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what the bob's gonna do next. I didn't script nature, did you? Hey guys, what's the fish prediction for today? Argentina, oh man. Ah, Taj Mahal. That's a dream. That's a dream of mine to see that one day. That'd be so sweet. Catching Alaska tours the world. Catching Alaska catches the world. Catching the world, catching Alaska. There you go. Like bass guitar, like bong 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 bong. You've caught a few of those, but they're out to plates. Catch these what they call like black sea bass. Well, pick and hook, we really have a boom to work it off of. I mean, like I get pick and hook, but down here we put the bags in there. I just slide the fish over from there. This isn't Bristol Bay fishing to start with. I usually clean half the fish we get, like clean them, gut them, bleed them, process them. We sell them to a smokehouse. Chris is out. He don't have enough money to invest in that kind of stuff. You know, like that costs. How much does it cost to put a pick and hook on a boat? You tell me there. Chris is on like the edge of failure most of the time. I mean, if he's going a little slower, like when we tone it down, we'll be getting about a gallon an hour. That's what displacement boats are really cool. There's different types of displacement. So there's like planing holes and displacement holes. In a displacement hole, the length of the boat dictates the maximum hole speed before you start making the boat plane, and displacement holes do not like to plane. I've been to Florida. I've slammed the manatees out there. I like fishing in Alaska for now. But one day I'll go back to Florida and we'll do some snapper fishing. Go scuba and look at those giant groupers and stuff. Because those giant groupers are scary, man. You ever seen a giant grouper down underwater, you'll change your mind on what fish are. Those things can eat you if they want to. $953 wonderful people watching. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? We are in a mess of a fog. We're gillnetting salmon in southeast Alaska. We're going to be setting this net here shortly. Yeah, it works good. It's good hard work, you know. Keeps the calluses on your fingertips. Yeah, rod and reels fishing's fun. Yeah, exactly. Like but the money make us a decade hasn't changed ever. Like they still give you the same price for fish. We get 25 cents a pound for humpies. 65 cents a pound for those keta or chum or dog salmon. There's 3 names for one fish. It's ridiculous. It's annoying me. We got coho, which we get like $1.10 a pound in the round. So I dress them so we get like $1.40 or something like that. And then sockeye is like $1.50. And if we sell it to the smokehouse, we get like an extra 50 cents. But we really don't. This is the sound here is like 500 feet deep. Hey, I don't know exactly where we're at in there because I really can't tell you. I can't see any landmarks yet. Yeah, but it's, you know, average depth is like 500 feet. I can't really see the bottom. Yeah. So, it is deep here. It goes all the way to the bottom. You guys are funny people. He doesn't like the fog, does he?
You take a $10,000 net and stick it in the water and you get $70 back.
I don't know if you heard any of that, but that's it. That was pretty cool, but not worth it. It's 470 feet deep here. I'm not sure if anyone saw that.
Remember the difference? $5,000 a day. Worth it. No risk, no reward. But this ain't worth it. There ain't enough fish. What are we gonna do? I
salmon everywhere. We're salmon, the net's 300 fathoms long, the fathom's 6 feet, so 300 times 6 is 1,800 feet. Yeah, he's got a good point. He's like, it's no point to set the net. I can't see anything. I'm not going to ruin my net on a piece of ice. What's that? Looks like it's breaking off, especially behind us. I'm watching it lift pretty hard, that sun coming out. Yeah, that's not the deepest. Like when we king crab, we're out here in some places that are 200, 300 fathoms deep. I think we've even fished water once. All you have to do is go make it happen. Yeah, it might be stressful, but if that's your goal, get it. It's like 50 degrees right now, 55. It's chilly. Oh. Well, so I've cleaned the storing, so here. Let's see. There we go. We're in ice water. It's called slush ice. So all these salmon are sitting in slush ice, and they're there for about a day or two at the most. And they get put in salt water with ice that's like super cool ice, like negative 40-degree ice. And we make slush ice out of there because salt water can get really cold, but it keeps fish at 31 degrees. So it's technically frozen still. I bleed the fish. I usually have that bucket there full of water. If the fish comes up, I'll stick my fingers up in the gills right next to where the gill plates go, and it pops it right next to the heart. And it bleeds out in about 10 seconds. The fish is pretty bled out and dead. And then they store it in here in brailer bags. So with coho and stuff, I have clean fish that I put up on hangers, and they sit there basking in salt water. They only a day. And we've been back, there's no bait. We don't use bait. There's no bait in net fishing. But if that helps you guys out for understanding, so they get stored down here, these are hatches. This boat can hold about 15,000 pounds of weight, if not more. You can finally see the shoreline. Of course. No, this fishing's not been very good. It seems like the bite's off, so we're gonna try again today. Give it the old college third try and see if there's any coho in these waters. This isn't the Bering Sea. This is southeast Alaska, completely opposite side of Alaska than the Bering Sea. We've been out, not Gillnetting. Gillnetting, you don't be out for more than a few days. A dingy crab out in Area M, which is on the Russia side of Alaska, and that other the Aleutian archipelago next to Sandpoint, Falls Pass, and all that. We were out there. I think we were out there for over a month once catching dingy crab. We unloaded like 40-some thousand pounds of crab, maybe 50. It was kind of fun. It takes anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. If we have 1,000 fish in the net, it takes us about 6 hours to do. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We have channel memberships now available for this channel. If you want to become a member and see behind the scenes footage and videos of catching Alaska, what we do, we have this available now. And yes, we sleep on the boat. There's a whole sleeping quarters and stuff. It's not the most comfy big boat in the world, but it definitely has a job. It's 10 o'clock here. My favorite thing to catch and fish for would be cutthroat trout or king crab. King crab is so much fun. I love it. The smell, all the smells, the intensity. It's like literally being in like a hardcore samurai training. Like big heavy pot swinging your way. You're in the waves. You gotta hold that stuff. Deck's slippery. Things are flying everywhere. You just gotta have your head on a swivel and go, go, go. Oh no, man, I barely even wear gloves. Like, I don't care. I've had all my fingers smashed so many times and stuff. I don't even care anymore about that. nothing. But yeah, he has a, I know what you mean now, a picking hook. The picking hook usually comes down from the main boom. I don't know where's his is. There it is. These things. Yeah. I don't need that very often. All the fishermen so darn skinny this year. Hasn't even been a thing. I can just pull most of them right through the mesh. I've actually, you know, if you guys have watched The Deadliest Catch, I've actually been on the Brenna A and Summer Bay. I've been on both those boats, the Cape Caution as well, but just when I was out there fishing in Bristol Bay, it was like I got to get tender transported out to the boats. And they had to send me from tender to tender to tender to get to the skipper I was fishing with at Bristol Bay. It was like first time ever being there, and I was on a tender. It was the Summer Bay, and the Summer Bay was like, well, we can't find your skipper. We're just going to dump you off on another tender. We don't got time for this. So they go up to the Summer Bay, put me on that boat. The skipper of that boat, super cool guy. What a chill man. Well, the Brenna A skippers are really, both of them are really cool guys. And they're just driving me around looking for my skipper. Like, well, we can't find him. We can't get him on the radio. We don't know what to do. It was pretty funny. They had no idea. Well, you know what? Gloves, I have this whole qualm about gloves, and I'll tell the whole world right now. Whose hand's shaped like that? I don't even know. Look at this. My fingers don't fit in gloves. It doesn't work. Okay. You say, why don't you wear bigger gloves? I do. So the only size bigger than that, okay, I get a large. These are larges, right? My fingers are like twice as long as these fingers. Like, ooh, what? So then you gotta get a size bigger, right? You're like, okay, let me just get a size bigger. Let's go double XL, you know? And then you still think you're gonna have a good time getting it out. Nope. Because the next thing that happens when you have these huge gloves is now the thumb is massive and the fingers are still short. Like, this is a double XL. Everything's too big, but the fingers are still too short. Oh my God, what a frustration. I hate gloves. Gloves I've only taken my hands off so many times that I am tired of wearing them, but I have to wear them. Danger things, and it's like that little piece of safety with like a little, it's annoying. Gloves are dangerous sometimes. That's how I feel. Like, yeah, it's like, hey guys, everyone watching, be like my glove. Give us a thumbs up. Nice healthy thumbs up. Yeah, you think that would be good too, but when you get a bunch of like salt water and slime and like mud and blood inside those gloves, actually the best gloves I found are leather motorcycle gloves. I really like those, like those Harley Davidson, you know, like fall weather riding gloves. Those are the best. Oh, grease, that's awesome. Mechanics gloves fall apart in about an hour of working with them. They'll disintegrate, my fingers will be showing through them. No one makes good tools anymore. So if you know someone that makes amazing tools and would like to make a fisherman's life better, send them our way. Yep. Thank you for watching Catching Alaska. I had some technical issues here. I lost my charge, and my little charger's at 3% here. So I should probably go in and charge this up, and we'll be back later. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. What's up, Elmir? Thanks for being part of the show. I'll keep going until this, but whoever's been here early, we were going through all that fog. We were in the cloud earlier, and now we're out of it. Yeah, of course, John. We'll be back live for most of the day. I just didn't. Man, I had to go to bed last night. I didn't even charge up a single thing. I was just exhausted. Went to bed at like 1 o'clock, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta wake up early. I'm glad that you love it. I love that you guys love it. I love the positive that's been brought to these chats. I've never seen so many positive people before. And it's been making my day every day. This has been awesome for me. I do this to share. I'm not doing this for money. I love doing this, and I love making days better. showing art feel for artists that like to do art. If I could share the smell with you guys, I would. It's amazing. Yeah, it happens to the best of us chargers. Thanks for understanding, everyone. Thanks for being here, hanging out, enjoying the show. There we go. We're free of the fog. There's Mitkoff Island. That's Kupernoff Island. Man, that's all foggy over there. I'm glad we're not over there right now. Of course, John, everyone that comes here and spreads positivity makes my day better. Everyone that talks in the chats, tells me what, just communicates and increases my conscious life. So thank you for being here, participating, being a part of Catching Alaska. We have memberships available. If you have any questions, throw them out in the chat. We'll be more than happy to answer them. This is the time I like to do this kind of stuff. There's a big old glacier for those glacier and ice fans, for people that like to chill. That's pretty chill. Devil's Thumbs behind there. You'll see this big old mountain peeking out soon. We're going back into the fog, back into the mist. This isn't my boat. This isn't a ship. This is much too small to be a ship. It's called the Nancy. You've seen that show, Port Protection. It's from Point Baker. Fishing vessel Nancy from Point Baker, Alaska. It's all good. Fishermen are picky about stuff like that. It's not a ship, it's a boat. No, okay. What's the size of your submarine? Let me ask you a better question. No, thanks for asking questions, guys. I appreciate that. I should be, yeah, I don't. Oh, Rune! It's like, where'd you go, dude? You didn't fall off the boat, right? Thank you for precipitating. Thank you for precipitating. Thank you for participating. Thank you for precipitating. Thank you for your precipitation. Wow, it's so beautiful here. I love Alaska. Alaska's the best place ever. Where's the best place? And I love it here. Awesome, John, Mark, Latundre. Share us with everyone you know that you think needs a better uplifting day. Have them come here and check out Catching Alaska. We want to be known as a safe place on the internet where you can come hang out and see fishermen act pools and catch fish and other things like hiking and climbing. You're amazing, man. Thank you for supporting the show. You guys are amazing. YouTube, you're amazing. YouTube's definitely amazing. Like, think about what they've done for the world. Think about it. YouTube University, they have increased how much humans can learn by so much, and I'm so grateful for what we have nowadays. Never forget, we have the world's most powerful tool, the internet, in our hands all the time. What can you do when you put your mind to it? I really believe anything. And if we work together and put our minds together, nothing is impossible. I mean, like, the absolute idea of nothing is impossible. Oh yeah, I love the U.S. I love being here. I love the planet I live on. Honestly, like, there are borders, but man, it's too pretty for me to care where you're from. Like in a way, like, oh my God, you're from there. Like, man, it's so pretty here. It's pretty everywhere. And I'd like to be able to go see all the pretty views and eat them all up in my eyes. Like, oh no, that's delicious. Where are you from? Let me know in the chats. Thanks for being here, John. Thanks for all the positivity. Let's go on to Marius. This is the Rune. Oh, cool. It's a state I've never been to. Connecticut. Nope. We're in Alaska. We're a long ways away from Oregon. South Carolina, home of one of the most fun beaches in the world, Myrtle Beach. Amazing. The beginning of the South. Where does that start? North Carolina. No one really knows. Water is about 400 feet deep, somewhere between there. That's an island called Cooperop over there. Mainland just disappeared on us in this fog layer. I'm not sure if you can tell how it creates like a hole in the center and it kind of goes like this and the clouds go up. It's that little break in the clouds that's following us right now. No one really knows, right? Ladybug's back. Hello, Ladybug. Good to see you again. Holland. Holy lol. Oh, how do you say that name? That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's actually morning here. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We are 12 hours apart from Holland. Now I know that Holland's 12 hours difference than where we're at. That's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that, guys. I like learning that kind of stuff. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be out fishing here shortly. Chris will not set the net until we have clear visibility because that's how you lose your net. Well, after for salmon, the only thing you can gill net for in the United States, other than Colombia, I think you might, no. I think you can gill net for salmon in Colombia. You can gill net in Washington, but you can only gill net for salmon, I'm pretty sure, in America, other than herring gill netting, and there might be another gill net fishery on the East Coast, but I'm not familiar with any East Coast fishing, so I can't really say for sure. All I know is that the only gill netting I've seen in Alaska was herring gill netting. I don't think they do it anymore. And salmon gill netting. India, amazing. People from all around the world are here. Namaste. Can I get a shout out too, sir? Catching with Cruz, are you gonna shout me out too on your channel? Catching with Cruz, what's up, man? I don't care. I love everyone that comes here. Thanks for being here and participating in the show. Watch, subscribe, share with all your friends. Take this to the retirement home. Put this on the wall so Grandma and Grandpa can watch some fishing and get entertained the real way. Let's make Grandma and Grandpa happy everywhere, you know? It's a nice, bright, sunny, foggy day. Guess I've been missing a bunch of messages. Oops. Oh yeah, well I'll come by later, man. You know, come say hi later. I fish all day. I'll come check out the channel. It takes time. I mean, if you're trying to make YouTube videos, I mean, this is my best advice. I mean, maybe I'm not right. But if your only intention to make YouTube videos is to make money off of it, I don't know if that's like, it's a healthy way to go about it for your mind. Like, oh, I have this goal, I want to make money from it. I think it's beautiful when it's naturally, like, you take videos of stuff that's, you know, like you really like. I really like this. I'm not doing this to make money. I mean, this is what I do for a living. This is my passion, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I don't have an intention other than to share beauty. That helps me a lot be creative, and it dissociates me from the seriousness of money, because it helps. Ah, that would be so awesome. All these cookies, man. I'd be pretty happy, not gonna lie, but you know, like, you gotta think about it. Cookies. Yeah, 10 people. 10 people. Can 10 awesome people go to Katsu with Cruz, go over to his channel, hit that subscribe so he can go live his dream. He can go live and show his life with people. That would be pretty cool, though. See, that's not my P.O. box. That's just not funny. It's my like other creators' P.O. box. He's gonna open up. It's gonna be like, what on earth? What is this, Wyatt? I don't know. That wasn't me. It takes time. I've noticed one thing about YouTube is it does take time, and that's what beautiful thing is. Beautiful things take time. And that means a couple of things when I say it like that. Beautiful things take time. You see what I'm saying is, like, you know, originality is an awesome thing to have. Don't ever forget your originality. Don't ever forget your passion, you know, be original. And I like originalities. Because I see Catching with Crews on Catching Alaska, and I'm sitting there like, huh, you're awesome. Have a good time and enjoy your life and catch fish and educate people, be positive, and share as most you can with people. Make this world a better place. All we can do is do the best and do our best, manifest the best, be the best. Yeah, we have the best people in the chats. That's why I love doing this. Nancy Drew's the best. She comes around. She's one of our original channel members here. Valued, awesome channel member. Thank you, Nancy Drew, for being one of the best on the mod squad. You as Silver Wolf, Nancy Serrano, Scott. You guys are great. You've been holding it down. Oh, thanks, Garbage Knowledge. There's tons of live fishing channels now. I just realized this in the last few weeks. There's been all these live fishing channels popping up. I'm like, that's very interesting. I love this. I love it. More people are fishing. Yeah, go fishing. Eat more fish. Love your life. Enjoy your life. Do the best you can. That's what we need. I need the best for people. I want everyone smiling. I don't know what it takes, but if it's catch a fish makes you smile, go catch a fish. Garment's knowledge. Hey, I need silk. I really want a bunch of silk. Not for me. I just want to do some stuff with silk. No, actually. That's one thing that sucks here. Like Chris, I do a lot of the repair work on Chris's boat because he hires people at $150, $200 an hour to do jobs. I have to go back and repair 6 times after they come back and repair it and charge them to do it again. It's a very, very horrible business set over here for like working for people. The shipwrights and Wrangle, they're trying to make wood boats obsolete, so no one fixes wood boats anymore. Getting your boat painted costs like 50 grand. I mean, everyone wants to get paid more than what it's worth to do the job that they're doing. But if you're a fisherman, no one wants to pay you for your job because to you, it doesn't matter. To them, it doesn't matter. They want their money. And fishermen have a choice: either sell it or you go broke. You know, you put it in a corner. It's that song by who is it? I'll remember this. It's gonna be a second. It's it was like dead in the middle of Little Italy, belittled by the little man. Dead in the middle of Little Italy, belittled by the middleman who didn't do diddly. And that's one of my favorite lyrics from a hip hop song. Is dead in the middle of Little Italy, belittled by the middleman who didn't do diddly. And that's the motif of the world we live in. Thank you, Garment's Knowledge. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not like the rest. I'm a little different. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Positivity, be the best. We did a world's first fishing live stream with Sparky Sinex. Man, it was cool. The other day, it was on his birthday, and then we did the next day. And I think we did the first live stream of live music performance and fishing. That's pretty sweet stuff. So if you guys like music and live music, check out Sparky Cine. He helped me with my channel, helped me kind of organize myself, and gave me the motivation to keep going. You would think so, but when there's a cost of living out here, you need, as a single person, I need to make over 50 grand a year to not be hungry every day. You know, that's how much it costs. Just owning my truck, you know, they charge me for my little stupid, I bought this Toyota truck for 500 bucks. It's completely done up. The only thing about it, it's got no rust on the frame or everything component for mechanical is fine. I've paid 10, if not 10 times more of insurance than I've paid for that truck. You get what I'm saying? Like, insurance alone, I've paid for that truck over 10 times and owning it for 5 years. And I'm thinking, that feels wrong. I don't like this, but I can't do anything about it. It's 130 bucks a month for a 92 Toyota to be insured in Alaska, where I drive it 1,000 miles a month. Make that make sense? I can't fight it. It makes me sick. So what I do is just gotta do the best I can and say whatever. Because the cost of living is just insane. Subsidized housing here costs $1,000 a month to be in an apartment. Like, subsidized housing. I live on a boat now because you think I can afford to live in an apartment? No, it's too expensive. Then you're gonna have me pay utilities on top of it, everything else, and then I gotta go buy overpriced food. I don't make 100 grand a year, so I gotta go harvest food out of here. I gotta go fishing in my free time. I gotta help other people out. It's a community effort, so I don't, you know. We all work together, and I love being out here because it's community effort, and I like community efforts, not the me alone. Exactly, and you know, actually, over 50s, if you're paying that much for insurance like I am, you know, it's like I go through a big company. I will not, yeah, I sleep better on the boat. I won't say the name of it. I've been with them for years. And, you know, they throw on extra charges for no reason. I got in a car accident, and they took a car away from me. You know, they took it, completely dismantle it, and made me pay for my my rentals. And the way I see it is, I'm not gonna fight it. I got no time for that. I don't got time for that. Just keep taking my money, whatever. And I don't know. I got nothing else to say about that. I've been fishing my whole life, probably, you know, since I remember. But commercial fishing 7 or 8 years. Yep. So, manifest the best, do the best, be the best, because you gotta work hard to get ahead, I guess. Or you work hard your whole life and then you get ahead, and then it's like I'm old. I don't know. No say, senor. I'm just here. He's just here. I'm gonna do what dogs do, I guess. Don't chill. Yep, you gotta roll with them. You gotta do the bob and weave and duck. If you can't hit the bag, you gotta bag the hit. Famous quote from one of my awesomest friends. When the fire can't hit the bag, you bag the hit. Chill. Say, hey man, that's not very nice, but I'm not gonna let myself get moved by that. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. We're I don't even know where we're at anymore. I don't know. We're in Frederick Sound somewhere. I don't have any kids. This is my kid right there. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I was wondering if nostalgia brought people here, and I'm starting to think it probably does, and I love that for you. Yeah, that's cool. Silver Wolves here, our very first channel member. Our very first channel members in the chat. Silver Wolf, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you in here. It's a foggy day today, so if you know, we're out by that mainland side of the Frederick Sound, and we just can't see a thing today. The fog will burn off here pretty shortly, though. I'm younger than 60, older than 10. Age is relative. I forget how old I am. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna set the net when we have the clearing in the fog, which should be about another probably 30 minutes or so. You can see it's really bright, and that really helps the cloud lift. Positive vibes, Rune. That's what people say. What do you think? Positive vibes? Positive vibes. He's getting his tan on right now. Darn. Well, that's awesome. Welcome to Alaska. You're on a fishing boat today in Alaska doing an old type of fishing called Gillnetting. Thank you all for being here, bringing positivity to the chat. We'll be back. No, I rarely do. This is like, look at this is my face. You know what I mean? You'll see it when you see it. That's not the intention of my show is to put my face on there as another talking head at YouTube. I will narrate. I loved my favorite shows growing up as a kid. If this gives you an idea, was MTV. I didn't really get to watch much of it. I really liked that dirty jobs with Micro, you know, and then How It's Made was always on my #1 list. Is, well, they show you things. He puts a pause in positive. It's on the thumbnail to this thing. I just this is what I do. This is my thing. Sit and chill. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. hug. Thank you, Rune. Little butterball right now. I know, a golden brown biscuit. Come here, a little golden brown biscuit. Little great little gift from the universe. What's going on, John? What's going on, Gene? Yeah, it's a nice little boat. Nice little boat. Cruise at about 6.5, 7 knots typically. Yeah, you'll see me, Garmus. If you super chat, I'll show you my face. How's that sound? You could buy a view. Drudy Pick, how's it going? Southeast Alaska. Somewhere in the degrees of 55 something north and like 135 degrees west or something, I don't know. But Fredericktown, Southeast Alaska. Well, that's what displacement holes are. What it does is it creates a forward pressure and a negative pressure. The bow wake starts one. There's another wake called the stern wake. And there's that little magic, called, what you have is like, same thing with fluid dynamics. You have back pressure. So what happens is negative pressure comes in, it falls in behind and creates a forward push. So it creates a negative space and the boat falls along like it's in a little rip. Not a dating site. This is a fishing channel. I don't got time for that. Spent too much time doing that. Now I gotta do something else. I've gotta go fishing. I have things to do. Oh, that's awesome. Well, it's awesome you're serving, and it's a good job to be in. Merchant Navy, yeah, that's an amazing thing to do. Merchant Marines. I don't know how the fishing is yet. We haven't hauled a net. We're trying to find it. Oh, look at you got the giraffe. Did you get your giraffe? Say I got. He wants to play. What is that? What is that? What is that? A little savage. Yeah. He's like, don't you do this to me again, Dad. Here you go. I can't. This is all I got, Steve. Go look through my channel. We're just hanging out. I don't like it. I prefer when people, act differently. But I can't show anything. What else can I show you? You want to see my feet? Look at that. Look at that boot. I need new boots. It's literally coming apart. Is that a better view? Texaria 22, our newest. I've never seen him throw a toy overboard. He's really particular. Like I was surprised he did that. He just walked out here with a toy. Like he was like, I'm happy today. I own 0 fish. How many fish do you have? In the boat, there's probably about 3,000 pounds of fish. We're gonna probably catch another 1,000 pounds of fish, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 pounds, maybe 200 pounds of fish today. Somewhere between 1 fish and 1,000 we'll catch. Thanks, Lolly. Thanks, Group A. Thanks for Cubby Drew. Our newest channel member, Texeria22, came in yesterday like Silver Wolf, throwing super chats out there, donating, and became a member. If you guys want to become a member of this channel, let us know. Cuts on the go, the Granny and Furry Friends back again too. Amazing. I'm gonna be ending this stream here in a little bit. I am on low battery. The charger has just died on me. It says a big old blinky 0. Oh, shout out from the UK. That's awesome. Thanks you. Thanks, Stuart Robinson. Thanks for being here. Texeria22, did you do it again? Again, you came back in. Bless you, bless everyone. Texeria is an awesome human coming in here, always saying the best. Thanks you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you so much for bringing that positivity and support here. That's what we need. That's what we make this. You guys are amazing. Mallory's with his family sport. That was me. I went in there. I was sometimes I disappeared. Oh, I see all you guys right there. Oh, that's cute. Jesus, that's cute. He's back home, having chilling with his wife and kids. So I'm not a Viking though. I'm not even Nordic. Thank you though. Right here. Yeah, I get it. Northern California, Deborah Stewart, how's it going? Wishing everyone a nice chill day. Stay cool, stay hydrated, stay healthy, stay happy. Oh, cool, Florida, David. Oh, nice. Rune, what is that? What is that? Is that giraffe? Give me that. You gonna give me that? Oh, he almost threw it off the boat. Rune, don't throw it off the boat. Here, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You gonna give me that? You gonna give me that? Ow, 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 ow. Ow, hit me, dude. What a dork. I swear he bullies me. Oh, he's great. I love my dog. It's official. I'm plundering salmon. Arr. There's no more treasure to be had. Arr. I'm gonna plunder salmon. Oh, nice. Anchorage, Alaska. I got a buddy up there. He lives in Anchorage. That's awesome, Michael. Salmon pirates out again. Arr, we're here to fish together. Arr, we're here to do a good job. Arr, we're here to be good crew members. Arr, do things the right way. Arr. Alright, that's enough of that. Hey, what's up, Teresa? Replenish my coffee. It's out. It's not enough for me. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Have fun in the chat. Be respectful. Follow me. I love the community too. I don't know how it's turned out like this, but I know it brings the best people and it brings good people together. And if we think about doing great things together, being the best for each other, then who knows what the future can hold. We're in control in some way. It doesn't mean you control everything, but you're definitely in control of how you feel. And I can give you some art feel, something that's not the same. There's nothing repeating other than the fact the waves wave. The sounds make sounds pretty similar to the last sound, but not exactly the same sound as the last one. The consistency of that motor, oh, it's so nice hearing that thump. So you have complete chaos and then complete stability. It's two places at once. Yeah, that's why I love fishing. Welcome to the fishing hole. Welcome to your YouTube hole. This is where you guys sit. Under my dustpan cover thing. Joy, I'm Wyatt. I'm your host of Cat from Alaska. is in the house. Here, see what I'm doing here. You guys are all wonderful people. Eric's in the chat. Oh, Eric, everyone's head to Eric. He's been here since the very beginning. Alright. My compliment to you all. Thank you for watching. That's what Chris is waiting for, Rot setting the net, because he's like, I'm not gonna risk losing everything. I want to set the net. He's like, right now it's a transition time in the runs. So the Sockeyes over, the Pinks are supposed to be here, but they're not here. So the Coho are next, but it's in between runs, like Chris was saying. They're not really, period. So it's a transition period. So fishing might not be great. That's why you're seeing every single fish in the net right now. It's like the special awesome time of fishing. Belgium, from Belgium. Hello, Belgium. Be like, yeah. No one knows.
Guys, I'm gonna stay all day.
No, I don't think fish do that. They run in schools, and if there's no fish, there's no fish. Oh my god, there's a fire in the boat. Yeah, they're running up the rivers. They're got one thing in mind, that's reproducing. Making more fish. Spawn till they die. They're trying everything they do to get up the river, and no, it's not a wood stove. Diesel. Diesel. Yeah, right. Boat fire. It's cold today and windy. Chris gets cold easily. That's how that works. See, #1 diesel heat field. Grab a coffee, chill a while. You're out in the Great Northwest. Yeah, it's foggy. Yeah, it's windy today. Chris is literally waiting for the fog to break so we can set the net. So by like another 10 minutes, if we haven't set the net, I'm probably going to end this live stream. Make sure you're subscribed, that notification bell's on. Thank you again, Texaria22, Silver Wolf, Nancy Drew, Eric too. W the chat for Silver Wolf, Eric, Nancy Drew, Texaria. You guys are all amazing people. Thanks for chiming in. Nice to see all the new faces and people that have been here before again. Thank you for everyone that coming back that's been here before. Thank you for coming here again. It's nice to see new people subscribing and joining this channel, letting me know what they think. That's awesome. Thank you, Will Love, for being here. Our content creator Mallory's back in town from Dutch Harbor from running his dad's boat. He's got some big dreams to tell about you. I might be able to convince him to go fishing with us tomorrow. And so there's an idea. Get the whole crew on board finally. You guys like live music performances, check out Sparky Sin, one of the awesomest collaborators with this channel. He's done amazing, legendary new things, and he had the faith to do it with me here. He joined our stream, I've joined his stream, we crossed streams like Ghostbusters said you shouldn't do, but we did it anyways. And if you want to see that, check back our live stream about 2 weeks ago. We did an Ozzy Osbourne tribute, and then thank you. I like the fish, I like our fish too. Thank you, John Mark. I've watched a lot of amazing people. I've talked to a lot of amazing people, and they've taught me how to do things. And I like people that teach things, so I learn a lot. I like to teach a lot. I like to do better. I like to do my best. And this might be the one way I can actually do the most is sitting here talking to Fog on a boat. Ironic, but amazing. And what do you do for guys? Sit on a boat and talk to Fog to people. And they tell me I like my fish, and that makes me smile. And I say thank you. That's great. That's a gillnet. Those are rocks. Down below the gillnet. Technically, if this was a little bit, boat had a little more money into it, we could do some cool stuff where these slide out. And while we're fishing, I could literally take a fish and slide it into the bag from right here. Thinking about this, how I can make this work better. Chris's boat needs a little bit of money dumped into it still. He doesn't want to spend it on it. I'm broke already, and everyone takes all my money. Typical old person. He gets robocallers all day. Couldn't imagine that lifestyle. Calling people as a robocaller. Hey, you want to buy your extended car warranty back? What? You don't have a car. Telling me my Toyota's got a... My whole truck has a warranty on it? No way. That's sweet. But yeah, these things open up so you can drop fish in there all efficiently. No worries, Eric. I know you exist. As long as you're okay and having a happy, great life, you don't have to worry about being here or not, Eric. You're already awesome. You're already amazing when you're here. It brightens up all of our days. So thank you for being here. Wishing you the best on your garden. The fact that you're working on garden's amazing, man. Yeah, we've been in plenty of big storms in the boats. I've been in 30-foot seas in a boat crossing the Gulf full of crab pots, and we've lost stuff off the back. Had to get in a little skiff and put all the stuff back into the boat that we lost off the boat. Well, my skipper was in the skiff throwing me lines, telling me we put our minds to it, why we can do anything. Mind you, my skipper's in a skiff. I'm holding onto the line, holding him, and he's laughing at me, throwing me 200-pound bundles of line. And I'm like, hey, you're right, man. We put our minds to it, we could do anything. He's like, get in the boat and throw me the line. I remember the one thing one guy told me, he's like, if you don't feel safe doing it, and you don't feel comfortable, and no one else is doing it, and your skipper's asking you, you tell him to go do it. You know, that may sound stupid, but if your skipper's gonna make you risk his life, you better see him do it first. Like, sorry, but nope. You gotta do that one, my dude. Like, you say you want me to get off the boat and get into that little boat in the huge waves? I don't know, man. I'm pretty awesome, but the fact that he did it changed my mind. He taught me a lot about mentality, because in that moment I was being weak. And it wasn't goal-oriented and team-focused. So in that moment, he was a great leader. Yeah, that would be the saddest thing ever. Like, what if I did it right now, your humble narrator? Like, your humble narrator here of Catch Alaska. Just, whoop, bye guys. No, not advocating danger. Yeah, this isn't an ocean boat, actually. This isn't designed for... Yeah, I gotta lead an example, and that's what I learned, is like, that's a great leader right there. He looked at me, understood that I didn't have the capacity to do what he is asking. Didn't budge in his mind, didn't get angry at me. He thought of something funny to say as he's doing the scariest thing in the world, and I'm sitting there holding him, making sure I don't lose him. He's laughing at me, teaching me, if we put our minds to it, we can do anything. Why? I'm just like, this is a cartoon, how is this real? This can't be real. And that's Mallory's father, an amazing man. An amazing hardworking man who taught me more about life and fishing than, you know, I even asked to know. Well, thank you. I've had a lot of good people in my life teach me a lot of good things. Where are the crab at, my friend? Why don't you get me a crab, man? Send me a crab, your humble narrator. There's no crab, we're not crabbing. And crab are like 500 feet down. This isn't shallow water. And the only crab down here are king crab. I can't even touch those right now. no king crab in this time of year. I'm not a resident, so I don't have my one king crab a year limit. Yeah, that's an East Coast thing, seeing those blue crabs swimming around and snag them out in the tide pools. Yeah, that'd be rich, man, if I could just be like, oh, there's a crab, we got it. Nice. Oh, man. That would be fun, being trapped in the lighthouse. Be interesting, though. There's actually, you know, there's a story about those people in a lighthouse down in the Aleutian Archipelago, the most southernmost island on Unimac, or the southern end of Unimac Island. There's actually a whole field of destruction from that big tsunami back in the 50s or whatever that wiped out a huge troll fleet. There's logs, hundreds of feet up a mountain, there's logs. There's an old lighthouse on the edge, it's just like the bottom of it. Yeah, it was crazy to be out there fishing, looking at this insane destruction. It was scary seeing that power of water, what it did, and what it still looks like over 60 years later. You can still see the effect of that tsunami. Amazing. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Puget Sound ferries, man. The Alaska State Ferry System is the coolest thing ever. If you guys want to cruise to Alaska, check out the Alaska Marine Lines first. You can bring your car with you. You can bring your dog with you. You can bring your family with you. It's not that expensive. There's some of the best burgers in the state on the ferry. They have great cooks. They have a char grill. Amazing people on the boat. And it's like being on this boat. You just get to see beautiful things. And it's only 2 days to Juneau from Bellingham, or 2.5 days, I think. Oh, actually, that's what's really interesting. Talk about cavitation. The Columbia, Alaska's ferry went down to California. They fixed it up and took the cavitation issue out. It is amazing. Cavitation is the worst thing on the... Yeah, are we setting the net now? What's going on? What's the feeling? You ready to set this?
Well, I could set it, but I'd have to sit in here to steer it. So...
You're gonna wait. I'm just making sure.
I don't know, if you can set it, I'll steer it.
Yeah. Here, let me grab something really fast then. Grab that. We're gonna set the net. I'm gonna put this charger on. This is catching Alaska. We're gonna go set this net and catch some fish. Tell me when you're ready. Let me win. Yeah. Buoy's over. setting the net right now. Chris is steering because he can't see in the fog very well, so he's got to keep it orientated. He finally trusts me to see out here, not fuck up his net. You're about 100 out. 100 fathoms out. It's kind of cool. I use this camera, I have it on the laptop up there, so if you really wanted to check out what's going on back here, you could actually watch it on a live stream fishing. It's kind of cool. sorry.
Me too.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. We lost a little channel there. Weeble wobbles and never fall down. That's funny. You guys are amazing. Thanks for being supportive and watching the channel. We're gonna pop off here. I'm gonna let things charge up for a minute. See you guys in a little bit. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Thank you for all joining us and liking it this morning. It's setting a hook in the net. You want to set it straight, facing the traffic of the fish. The fish are headed from the ocean to the river. The river is way down that way. The ocean's that way. So you set it in line, perpendicular to the edge of the beach, and you want the ends of the buoys to be facing up traffic, so it makes a bowl. It makes a cup like this, because fish don't want to turn around. They want to go through. They want to go sideways. They don't want to go backwards. So if your net's holding that shape like that, little hooks. It's got the hook. We'll see you in a little bit, guys. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Nancy Drew. Thank you, Texaria22. You guys are the best. We'll see you in a little bit. We got to charge up, and we'll be back in a little. We love you all. We'll see you in a little while. Bye.